Meditation is one thing that can help you get through prison. After all, close your eyes and be in the present with only your breathing to concentrate on, and in some respects, you could be anywhere. For a few minutes or more, you are not really in prison. In some places, you can actually join a prison contemplative program, and if that's available, we advise you to join. If you read about these programs, you'll find those who join them are less likely to be harmed, inflict self-harm, take drugs, and have more balanced emotions and even a heightened self-awareness. We can't express enough how much meditation will help you get through your sentence. Reuters wrote about such a program in one US prison. Men in the meditation group reported significantly larger reductions in perceived stress, anxiety, depression, disassociation, and sleep disturbances than the inmates who didn't participate in this program. And yep, even the tough guys sometimes learn that shutting down your busy mind a couple of times a day will keep the demons away. Okay, you're going in the right direction, but meditating won't keep bullies away. If you've ever spoken to someone who has done a lot of time, they will likely tell you that to stay out of trouble, do not act like a tough guy right from the start. You see, even if you are tough, there will no doubt be someone tougher than you. If not, you can always fight with 4 strangers or someone who has come at you from behind on the prison yard with a shiv in hand. If you want to stay safe, keep your head down. That's not always easy because prison can be a hostile place. One person explained his first walk to his cell with other new inmates in San Quentin. Arms are hanging out the cells, holding mirrors, middle fingers from others, trash is flying down from the upper tiers, yelling and screaming the most horrible things. It's not exactly welcoming. He said he heard shouts directed at him with the words, "Fudge you, I'm going to fudging stab you, let me see your butthole, you are going to die." We have of course used fudge to replace a harsher sounding expletive. Prisoners are not generally averse to breaching strictures of formal, polite speech. You are, rightly, fudging terrified as a newbie walking down that busy floor to your cell, but just keep your head down and try to look calm. Look as though this scene means absolutely nothing to you. Don't try to laugh to look cool, as that is only inviting trouble. Even do a bit of meditative walking. Now you have arrived at your cell. You might be sharing the cell with someone, and it is of the utmost importance that you two get along. Remember, he was there before you, and you should respect his space and help clean the place. As one British guy who wrote a book on prison survival advises, having a sense of humor goes a long way in prison. Your life will be so much easier if you can help the other guy in the cell and others in the prison have better lives by occasionally making them laugh. Now you are there and settled. We've already told you not to break prison rules, but there are also unofficial inmate rules. One former US prisoner writes that it's not a good thing to get too friendly with the prison guards at the start, as people might think you're a snitch. Snitching in prison is a huge no-no, and you must remember that some prisoners are waiting for any excuse to beat the hell out of someone. Don't give anyone that excuse. If you get labeled a snitch, your life will be hell, and you might have to get moved to protective custody. So, from the start, don't act tough, have a sense of humor if possible, and be polite to other prisoners. There are some other things you should be careful about. Some folks might be looking to take advantage of you. If at all possible, try not to borrow stuff in prison. If you have cash, don't tell people about it. Don't start asking people why they are in prison. Try to stay away from drugs. Heroin might ease the day, but it quickly takes back everything it gives. Getting caught with drugs will get you more time, and borrowing drugs can lead to a life of pain. Despite what you have seen on TV, one former prisoner writes, avoid clicking up or joining a gang. For the most part, the only way out of a gang is dying. One way to help with this is by joining a program. If you can study, study. If you can get books from the prison library, then when will you ever have a better chance to educate yourself? Read and return to society a better man. Another former prisoner on the same forum writes that one word should be remembered in prison, and that is the word respect. That goes for doing things like changing